Hello and welcome to Replay Revelation. In this format I show you some hidden treasures which came up while playing off screen. So welcome to the first episode of Replay Revelation, everyone. Here I want to show you some matches I had while I played off screen and I really wanted to share and don't want to waste, and that's why we're here, just watching some replays and have a good time. So this is a pretty old one, I don't know from when, but we play against Young Cactus. Welcome to the video. So of course I wanted to use my Chaos Zombie replays for the first episode since I since I play it the most these days, and I love it the most also. So we set the spy, that's the thing you want to do. Turn 1, they have a DD Warrior Lady. We like to see it. Let's see if they want to banish. Doesn't look like it. Good for us. We have a card D, Tribe Infecting Virus. Oh, they do banish. I hate this decision when I played Earth. You want to banish or not? You want to get rid of a spy? Do you want to waste your, like, not waste, but do you want to use your DD Warrior Lady? Always kind of difficult. So I think here we summon Sangan, or we could be greedy and summon Spirit Reaper. But I think I don't want to let it like run into something. So Sangan is always nice to have some beats. Book of Moon, so maybe they have a knock. Well, they didn't have a knock against the spy, so I don't think they have one, but why would they activate that book then? So that I think they have to have a knock. They have a Dust Tornado against our Bad Sate card destruction, so this is just perfect. Oh, it was unrated. I was just wondering why Young Cactus has no experience and no elo. Haiku. Why would you use book here? Well, we search out for, I think, Sinister Serpent. This is the perfect thing here, like for the tribe also. Set a back row. BLS is not live yet. No light yet in hand. I tell you, like in Chaos Zombies, I never ever draw on the dragons. They're not here. Like every 5th or 6th match, they're in my start hand, but like almost never. Well, against the Kaiko we could decide, no, we don't use Brain Control, have 1 Dark Engrave. I don't want to tribe, I think we just try to, yeah, we could try to attack with the Pyramid Turtle or just set it. They don't have a knock, so we don't really care, but I will attack into it, I think. Yep, perfect. And we can get a Cocky out or a Vampire Lord. I won't have the deck lists in this replay revelation videos because there might be some like mixed versions where not just one type of deck is shown, so it can be kind of hard maybe to show off the deck lists. I didn't decide it yet, like finally, so please don't wonder if there's no deck list in the description. They have a shoot. I assume they get rid of Tribe. I think I would have chosen the same. So now I think we could set the Reaper. We could be, no, we don't be greedy. We just set the Reaper. Okay, do we attack with the spy? Oh, we Braincon. Braincon, okay. Not the worst. Mirror Force. Vampire Lord gets back anyways. We set the Regeki Break. I think we even used it here because they protected the monster, but we didn't, so it's fine. Vampire Lord comes back. The Mirror Force is gone now. We just double check. Okay, we go hyper aggressive here. Well, okay, Mirror Force is out, so Ring against the spy. They have a weird use of their resources. Set the Pyramid Turtle. Looks good. Looks very good here. Late night. We have to Regeki break this. Like, against Warrior, late night can be annoying against Vampire Lord. Even Solemn. Okay. We like to see that because we can go into Cocky next turn. I think if I were them, I would have maybe attacked even into the set monster because why is... Oh, it's gone. Of course. Of course, that's fine. We just attack with the Pyramid Turtle, and I think we set the Serpent. Yeah, we don't have to. It's fine. Last Guy Samurai, we don't care. Please attack into the turtle. Get out a cocky. Chill. Here we have the win. Game 1, GG. So they offered a rematch. We accept because we want to have a full match for the content. Awesome. Young Cactus. Let's see. We have a pot. Very good. We have no monster. Not very good. Set monster. Set back row. Okay. Shoot. No shoot. Pot of Greed. Drawing into Duo and Meta. Still no monster. But that's not the worst with the Torrential. Let's see if they play into it. We activate Duo before we give any information. Knock. Zorg. Left a knock. I see why. You really have to decide you want it or not. We bait set a Dead Book of Life. I really like that. If they have a Dust Tornado, the chances are higher that they hit maybe one of those and not the Torrential. I think here, yeah, we can eat one attack. Creature swap, it's all cool if we would have a monster. So I think now, hopefully they summon another monster. We can use Torrential. They have a Graceful, well deserved. After our pot and Duel. Discarding Dust Tornado. And Swords, okay. Another attack is coming in, so I think next turn we will set the Mirror Force. Hopefully we draw a monster. Okay, Pyramid Turtle. Let's see, we have the Book of Life. We have the meta, we have Braincon, Premature. So we could thinking about, I would Torrential here, even. I would Torrential here, yep. Because I was thinking maybe this is a Moth. We see now it's a Moth, of course. Maybe they have a Solemn even? No. Okay, perfect. So now Book of Life is live. It was live anyways, but it would be live now. So we have a use of it. Awesome. We wanna banish the dark. Definitely. Alrighty. Here comes the turtle. Trying to get in. Have a Book of Moon again. Well, one knock is gone, so I don't think they have another one. We set the Braincon, not the Mirror Force. They have another knock. I think I would have set the Mirror Force here. Well, I know we want the Pyramid Turtle to be attacked, but in cases like that, Thunder Dragon. Okay. Well, we could go. We could creature swap, of course. Oh, we have the Braincon. Could go into Balter. Brain control. I think maybe I want to get out a Solemn. Perfect. So opponent is on 4,000. We definitely prima back the Thunder Dragon. I think just 400 life points left. I think we go into Balter. We have the Mirror Force. Oh, nice. We go into Reaper on the Nightmare. That's awesome. Very rare to see this on field. So we rip the card in hand. It's an Assura Priest. We set the Mirror Force, we set both back rows. Of course, if they have Storm here, we are screwed, but they don't have Storm. Awesome. Mirror Force, Book of Moon. Not bad. They're really on Book of Moon here. They couldn't switch it up because they already attacked. Well, didn't see that at the moment, but Jinso is coming right on time. Right on time. So Jinso is going in. This looks not so good for the opponent. Snatch would bring them out of the situation. Of course, they have maybe another Book of Moon. Set monster. Ring. Dead, unfortunately. Super dead, unfortunately, with those life points. So we attack. It's a Kaiku. Top tech mode. Okay. Book of Life. Very good. We don't really have to fear anything, so we will activate Book of Life. We don't activate Book of Life. Okay. Why that? I want it to be super safe here, I think. It's fine. But GG's. GG's. We win. They had a Dead Ring of Destruction. Well, of course it's dead with the wrong artwork. Then MST. Unfortunate for Young Cactus. Good for us. We had a win here. We will watch another replay. So see you next duel. Alrighty, playing against Maldito 007. Unrated again. I don't know why I played unrated here, but who cares? So, setting Spy. Setting Torrential. We have the Mirror Force left, so can do that. I always think they have a knock maybe, so I'd rather have the Torrential instead of the Mirror Force. Another dead Book of Life. They can brick, really. They can brick. So that's like sometimes the risk you take with that deck. That's one of those high ceiling deck, like if it goes hard, it goes super hard or bricks. Okay, Blowback Dragon. This could be Reasoning Gate with the Upstart. Scapegoat really looks like Reasoning. I like those sleeves. Thanks to Dueling Book for the new like artworks and sleeves and everything. So nice. You see the Thunder Dragon here, but I see the Sorg. It's just so amazing. We draw into Premature Burial, which does nothing right now, but I think we will flip the Spy and go aggressive. Both in attack position. Nice. We try to get in. No communication. They have Scapegoats as expected. We decided to not attack because against Reasoning Gate you mostly wanna like let the Scapegoats block their field. That's fine. We have a jar, so we will see. Well, obviously it's Machine Gate, but normal Reasoning Gate. But I really wanted to set the Mirror Force here also, just to be safe. I know if they have a True Nade or a Storm, these are gone, but I think it's fine. They're really drawing through a deck. So now comes the Reasoning. I think I always say 6 if I play against like Machine Gate. Because of like the blowback, Jinso. But in this case 1/6 was gone, so we decided for 8, which is good. So we hit the Demog. Meta, so now comes a Tear, and I think this is a good moment for a Torrential. We could also use Mirror Force, but I think with the Scapegoats we want to get rid of them, so that's fine. They didn't have a normal summon yet. Okay, maybe Fossilier or something. I think not really something to do here, to be honest. I think we just pass. Yep. Everything we have is proactive. There comes the Fossilier. Okay. Bad thing with Zaborg is like if they just have one monster, you want to snatch it or brain control it, then you need another monster on field. And I think we let this go through. One of two? Oh. I just want to say it's halved, I know. Maybe they have a limited removal, that's why I wanted to ask. Or I take the damage. Such a weird hand. We could also bring back a spy and summons a Borg. I think better than doing nothing. We snatch the Fossilier. Tag? Maybe I wanted them to destroy it and then get back snatch. But I think it would be better to bring back a spy, summons a Borg, so we can set the faith later. Bring back like the Prima. I think here we say 6 or 7. I think 6 is the bigger threat with like Jinso and such, so maybe another blowback. Maybe they play the Scorpion guy with a 5. Or of course Cyberstein. Didn't think of that. Is he a machine? Yes, he is. Okay, so I think they get Gatling. Maybe the big guy. Gatling, yep. Of course, in Machine Gate. They don't seem to have any back row removal, so I think the Mirror Force goes hard here. Exactly 2, of course. Arshath. Megamorph. Limiter. Be my guest. Do it before damage step, dude. This is a juicy Mirror Force. That's why you should activate this in damage step. You don't go -2. But this again is so weird. We don't have really something to do here. They're 2600, so I think... No, we don't get back a spy. They out of gas. They just have 2 cards now. I think we are just fine. And if they summon a monster, yep, perfect. So we can get back, we can bring back the spy, tribute for the Borg, and don't win this turn, but at least we have a monster on field finally. Of course, not in defense. So 200 left for the opponent. I think we bait set like, yeah. Oh, we don't have to bait set. We have an MST. Awesome. Yeah. Okay. We win game 1. GG. Rematch is coming. We really have to play Machine Gate one day. But I never played like Reasoning Gate, maybe one time in the very first beginning. In the very beginning of my GOAT career. So we even have a Thunder Dragon. Look at that. We never have Thunder Dragons in the start hand here. So we set the Reaper against a deck like this. It's very, very good. Set a bait, Book of Life, which is dead again. If Reaper comes to grave, we would have a Dark in grave for the Zork. We survive this turn. This could be Reckless Greed. So if they have a knock and a True Nade, this could be over. Mind Control, also good. Okay. Nice. So I think we could... I think I would tribute it for Parshath. Yep. Definitely don't play Zork now. This would be way too aggressive. Okay, they don't even have something. Well, maybe they have Scapegoats, but this would be not the best here. But I think they will activate it in end phase. Yep. They don't draw, so I'm curious what they will do. Maybe they have a Monster Gate. Jar. Monster Gate, off the jar. Stein. Pushed myself a trap here. True Nate. What do they get? Gatling? Yep. Gamble. One tails. Okay. Oh, okay, okay. They have a snatch. Yep, yep. And a Demog. And I think this is sealed. They have one scapegoat left. I don't know why, but I like watching Reasoning Gate players do their stuff. I don't know why. So if they now have a limited removal or even two, this is game GG. So we have a game 3. This time I offered a rematch. Let's see. Another TD in hand with a pot, very cool. Divine Wrath. I'm very curious what this will do now. Huh? Definitely pot here. Could argue to maybe wait because of the Pyramid Turtle, but this is necessary. We definitely set the Pyramid Turtle because of like mind control, maybe to bait it or not to get too much damage. I'm curious for the Divine Wrath here. Unfortunately, I think you cannot use it for something like Jinso, just for like activated effects. I think I would call 6, like I said, against Reasoning Gate, against Machine Gate. This is mostly the better choice. Or if they get another Cyberstein. If they pay, we can chain Divine Wrath. That would be so cool. But I think they have a True Nate, Unfortunately, they have a True Nate. Here. Okay. Okay, they just wanted to get rid of the monster. Let's see. Another Stein, please. Auxiliar could be way worse. But I like the plays they make. Like last game with the scapegoats and such. Pretty cool. So Parshav gets a plus, but we will survive. We have Tribe, we have Braincon, we have a meta, and I think a Bolter is pretty good here. Serpent. So Sork is not live. We don't have a Dark. We have Tribe. I think we just have 3,000, so could try to Braincon before we summon Tribe. Maybe Braincon the Fossilier. Okay, we summon Tribe. Maybe they have a negate. This. We use Braincon on the Parshav. If they have scapegoats, we at least... Okay. Why now? Get a plus. Use MST on the set one. It's a jar. Well, they survive, of course. Oh, nice. Now we go into Bolter. And we have the Divine Wrath left. So this looks pretty good. Another True Nate. Okay, maybe they can get over the Tribe. Okay, Prem. Not bad. Not bad. So they can get rid of the Bolter. Yeah, I think we didn't want to negate the True Nate. Definitely negate the Graceful. But we can't negate. Yeah, okay, we survive. Ooh, that was close. So now we just tribute over Bolter, get the guy, and win. Comes BLS. GG, Mr. Maldito 007. So another cool match against Machine Gate this time. Really wanted to show off these matches. This is it for our first episode of Replay Revelation. Please let me know in the comments what you think about it. If you like it, if you don't like it, just let me know. And if you didn't subscribe to the channel, it would mean a lot to me if you would do it. And if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, give it a thumbs up. Construct is signing out. I wish you all a great day. See you next episode.